In 1997, Rich Dad, Poor Dad was a warning, a book of lessons about the future. 20 years later, millions of people around the world are more aware of my Rich Dad's warnings and his lessons about the future. With 2020 hindsight, many have said that his lessons were prophetic. Predictions come true. A few of those lessons are: Rich Dad's lesson number 1, the rich don't work for money. 20 years ago, a few publishers toned my book down because they did not agree with Rich Dad's number 1 lesson. Today, people are more aware of the growing divide between the rich and everyone else. Between 1993 and 2010, over 50% of the increase in the national income in the United States went to the wealthiest 1%. Since then, things have only gotten worse. Economists at the University of California found that 95% of the income gains between the years 2009 and 2012 also went to that wealthiest 1%. The lesson: the increase in income are going to the entrepreneurs and investors, not to the employees, not to the people who work for money. Rich Dad lessons: savers are losers. 20 years ago, most publishers vehemently disagreed with this lesson from Rich Dad. For the poor and middle class, saving money is a religion, financial salvation from poverty and protection from the cruel world. For many people, calling savers losers is like taking God's name in vain. The lesson: a picture is worth 1,000 words. Take a look at the chart of 120 years of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and you will see why and how savers become losers. The chart shows there are 3 massive stock market crashes in the first 10 years of this new century. The chart on the next page illustrates these 3 crashes. The first crash was the dot-com crash around the year 2000. The second and third crashes were the real estate crash of 2007, followed by the banking crash of 2008. The giant crash of 1929. When you compare the first 3 crashes of the 21st century to the giant crash of 1929, you gain a perspective of how truly giant the first 3 crashes of this century were. Stay tuned for page number 4 tomorrow.